I'm live. I'm invisible. Hurrah. Love being invisible. Yes, I am live. For the one person who is in the chat. Hopefully you can hear me. If I can't be heard, then I don't even freaking know. Hey, Lisa. My camera should start working momentarily. It does like to pull this nonsense right now. I'm not sure why. I still haven't figured out why it does this. I expect I'll never know. All right, let's do the troubleshooting thing again. Hey, Jenna. About 3 shirts that are tighter than I want them to be, so I just did a shit ton of chocolate cake, and tomorrow I got a water fence. Nice. I'm here, Buttercup. I haven't yet. Blames all the white. No, that didn't work. Damn it. Sure is taking its sweet ass time. Hi, Celtic. It is taking a lot longer than usual for it to refresh. Oh my god, I'm a... Percussive maintenance. Just needed a little bit of percussive maintenance. Sent me back, yeah. Yeah, gods and devils alike find me too annoying. Hey, Morticia. More family pics, yeah. And my mom is coming back Friday. Probably going to be pretty late. Booked her train ticket for like her flight gets into her flight is scheduled to get into Canada around like 3 in the afternoon. Um, just in case of any delays, her train ticket back from Montreal to Cornwall is like 6:30, so it'll be probably close to 8 o'clock by the time she gets in. By the time she gets back here, and then I imagine she'll probably want to want some company. So might not go live at all on Friday. It'll depend on how my mom feels when she gets back, but pretty good chance that I probably won't go live on Friday. Chat's pretty quiet right now. How's my chat doing? Cutting potatoes. Fair enough. Is she enjoying her trip? Nope. Nope. Her trip has not gone well. That's why she's coming back early. Hey, Sar. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm starting to think people might not be interested in my family photos tonight. Not a lot of people coming in. Not a lot of people chatting. But we're still doing that. No chance for continuation. Not. I think not while she's over there. Just cutting potatoes. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Jenna. I feel like the world needs a little more werewolves. Like werewolf stories or like actual real werewolves? Because I feel like that would be bad. Barbecue chips. I do not like barbecue chips. I like salt and vinegar. Do you believe in love? After love? Do I believe in love after love? Of course, I have the worst chip flavor. What's wrong with salt and vinegar? Hey, Vanna. Good song. I remember everybody hated that song when it first came out. I mean, some people loved it. Like, I remember that song being like really divisive. Like, it had its fans, but it also had a lot of people who hated it. They're sour. I mean, I suppose. All right, so we got Buttercup, we got Jenna, we got Vanna, we got Uncle Buck. Don't feel like waiting anymore, so do you think I can go to church? You can, sure. Question is, should you? You ever daydream about the weather? Nah. I also don't daydream about whatever the hell this is. You wouldn't catch me in a red coat these days. A lot of people. Met 12 people in my chat. Haven't done my wrench in a while. I don't actually remember what the hell this is. What the hell this was. I'm pretty sure that is me. Voice kit. No, it was this. I'm pretty sure this is Scotland. Um, I think it's some sort of thing where here's what it's like to be a guard. I think it's like here's what it's like to be a guard kind of deal. I have a right to get a chance to make us happy. Yeah, I mean it's just a silly little activity for kids. Hi, Katie. You believe in a fire that is strong enough to get a job? Mm. Bears! Bears! Look at the bears! So many bears! Do I have money for your cat? I can't afford to. I can't afford to trying to earn your kilt. And I clearly didn't because I never got it killed. So I never did get it killed. I have a boyfriend? No. I have a picture of bears. Picture of a deer. That's my brother with a deer. Here's me with a deer. Look at how cute it is. Look at how cute that deer is. What's your location? What's my location? Your mom's poop. Cute deer. Deer are cute. There's my uncle petting it. Deer is bigger than you yet. Best way to get a car? Steal it. Whales. Baby beluga. Cute in my belly. Everyone loves Marineland. Please not. Bye-bye. Yeah, not tonight. I don't think this is actually Marineland, but whales in captivity, just like whales, like in like amusement parks and shit like that, just always make me think of Marineland commercials. Specific the commercials. I've never actually been to Marineland, so I only think of the commercials. That's the deer again. Yeah, I have no idea what the statue is. Could be Wallace. William Wallace. That might be a snail statue or something. Like that might be like a snail thing or something like that. I don't know. No, it wouldn't be a snail. I don't know what the hell that is. I feel like that's Dave, and he's got a weirdly mischievous look on his face, and I don't know why. Got a coffee cake. Nice, nice. Where are we making soup? How hot it is? In my pants. Hey, Paw Patrol. We're making ball soup. My grandfather. Should have a really creepy scarecrow. Nice dinner. I think that was just from like a chippy, as they call them. I think it's funny how you were my friend. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. Ever ruined your life? You're welcome, Jenna. Yeah, I think that was just like from a chip truck, fish and chip truck. So greasy food, but real good. I was clearly tired. Wouldn't catch me in a kayak. Not now, anyway. That's probably my brother. You wouldn't catch me in a kayak these days. That's my mom. It seems to be okay. A little bit down, I think. Currently, she's in bed because again, it is 3 in the morning there. Chatted with her briefly after I booked her train tickets. Train ticket from back from Cornwall or from Montreal to Cornwall. So she got into it with her brother. Yeah, it is. Especially with them both, like they're both up there in age. Like this is the last chance they will ever have to see each other. Like the old days. Meh. Teepee. I assume this would still be Canada, or would still be Scotland, I would assume. What the hell is there a teepee in Scotland? Is that a set of differences? What they make up for leaves? It's looking like it's probably doubtful. Castle. This is what you really go to Scotland for. This shit is why you go to Scotland. Blurry. Funnily enough, we look clearer. Like me holding this up to the camera is less blurry than just looking at it. Because you're not westernized. I don't know details. I don't know any of the details. I will get details when she gets back. Horse. Nice walk in the background. Just walking along some trail. That's not a real elephant. This elephant is not real. It's a fake elephant. It's an fraud. Fraud. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks. Don't be rude, Morticia. You can tell by the tusks. I think it might be me up on the horse. I think I'm the one up on the horse here. One of those things that like other people, that'd be like a memory that they'd have for the rest of their lives, and me, I'm like, I rode a horse. My mom does love bikes, motorbikes. Hi, Bambi. My mom's always loved motorbikes. Not sure what that is. I'm one of those things where like people who live like who probably people who live in that area would know what that is, but it's been so long. No, I don't really know what that is. Should buy some food. I'll be doing groceries on Thursday. I'll pick up a few extra things for my mom, just make sure she has a few things in the house. Yeah, like I've got some eggs left. Mom seems like she likes adventure. Yeah, I've still got some eggs left. I'll probably pick up like a loaf of bread for her. What makes Scotch people angry? Google said accusing them of being English. That'll do it, Vanna. Really nice feeling of being included. I'm glad, Jenna. Picturesque. Lovely view. Thanks for the inconvenience. You're welcome, Jenna. Yeah, it looks like we're back to zoo pictures. The red panda. A little bit blurry there. Red panda walking away. I like the little house it's got, a little tree village it's got. Waiting for our order to be delivered. There's no order, so they need strawberry lemonade. Guess the one thing they didn't have. Why your mom decided to migrate? I'm not sure why she decided to move. Um, yeah, I'm not actually sure why she decided to migrate. Giraffe. Probably just like probably just sort of wanted maybe like not enough opportunity in Scotland at the time, maybe, or yeah, just wanted to strike out on her own. I think it was kind of a thing at the time. One of those street performers who pretends he's a statue. What's your favorite animal? Cats. I like cats of various sizes. Yeah, there's one of those street performers who pretends to be a statue. He actually is standing on a thing that says Edinburgh Tourist Monument. Yeah, he pretends to be. Hey, Professor. Question my mom about everything and anything. No, no, it's one of those street performers pretends to be a statue, and every once in a while he'll move and surprise people who don't realize he's a statue. I might have shown that picture before. Whoa! I like wolves too. Wolves are cool. Can't quite make out what kind of wolf it is. The sign does say what kind of wolf it is, but I can't quite make it out. Rhino. Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. So much better with you on my TV screen. We didn't get a good spot to view the penguin walk. This is the penguin walk, but we didn't get a very good spot for it. So the photo is pretty bad. Hey, look, it's Nessie. That's definitely the real Nessie right there. Completely real, absolutely not just a statue in the water. Definitely not a chunk of plastic thrown in the water. Cough infection and a half headache. Aw. It was always summer. We always went in the summer. Hey, Sandra. Seal. Mom, my uncle, and my grandmother. Just having a seat somewhere, not sure where. Flush the toilet and then we flush the toilet and put the water in the fridge. What? We're under a castle here. This is the Pit Prison. So make this jacket and sweatshirts. It does, even in the summer, it can get pretty chilly in Scotland sometimes. At least back then it could. Back then, even in summer, you'd get cold, you'd get chilly days. Not so sure about now, but back then, yeah, some days were just kind of miserable. Climbing around on something. I like how my brother's like, I like how my brother is so like skeptical, like so worldly. All right, you just stay there. In Oregon in July one year and had to buy a coat. Yeah, your mom come back Friday, Bambi. Friday evening she gets in. Yeah. And he's a little bit more chill here. He's a little bit more comfortable with it here. Elmo got hacked by an anti. I did hear about Elmo getting hacked. Yeah. Whoever hacked Elmo, I hope they get tracked down and punished. Because like Elmo, man, you don't fuck with Elmo. Don't do that shit to Elmo. He's just a child. I'm getting anxious. Yeah. Leave all the Muppets, all the Sesame Street characters, leave them alone. You know, all the Muppets and Sesame Street characters, leave them alone. They never did anything wrong. They know how to get the pulse hearts. That croquet? It's croquet, right? Where I show up better on the big screen? Like in my beard, you mean? Croquet, fake ass sport. Croquet feels like a fake sport to me. Thank you for your opinion, Tanama. You're welcome. A big bridge. Mom and dad, aunt and grandmother. Mom, uncle, and grandmother. Not sure why there's so many photos of them just sitting in this on this bench. At least this one's a different angle. Get something different in there. We're in some castle. Hey, Killface. We're in some castle. Next one. Yes. I did chat with my mom briefly. I've no tea yet. My mom comes back Friday. We'll get more tea then. Castle. Do I bite my nails? I don't, Bambi. I have no idea what the hell this building is. I assume it's something notable. He's good. Yeah, I do, Uncle Buck. I'll probably wait until Friday. I'll probably wait until I'm back home. Sorry for the inconvenience caused by your stomach. It's okay, Jenna. I'll probably just wait until I'm back home and cook them then. I don't know what any of these castles are. Like, I don't remember what. Like, I have no. I couldn't tell you the name of this castle, where it is. Seeing the TV screen makes it look like you're right here. Glad to hear it, Buck. Don't remember if I showed He-Man's castle. Don't remember if I showed this photo before. It's cousin Lisa showing out the temperature. Apparently, it was a little over 30 degrees that day. And don't remember if I showed this one. Go back and watch date everything for last week. need to get caught up for this week's Date Everything. Sometimes I just want a little seal. I might talk to the pirate again this week. I liked the pirate. The pirate was cool. Also, I'm trying to decide if I should make an enemy. I should probably try to make someone an enemy. That Date Everything was 3 hours long. You're doing 3 hours now. So the reason I did 3 hours last week, I wanted fucking Jeremy. I wanted to talk to fucking Jeremy. Yep. Friends, lovers, and enemies. Yep. There is a way to turn enemies back into friends. La Molina, the smallest big wheel on in Europe. Is a rotatory cafe and restaurant. Enemies to lovers pipeline? I think so. You're doing long strings for last week, your runs. True, yeah. All right, I'll do 3 hours of Date Everything on this week as well. I think it was windy, so my brother and I are holding on to our hats because it was windy. Yeah, that's Scotland right there. Booth or table. An exciting photo of the airport. Not even the airport, like not even really a runway. Exciting photo of just like nothing in the airport. The outside of the airport. Where the trains just sort of like sit and wait. Very impressive. Very majestic. Trains. WhatsApp wants me to know about voice chats. No, go away. All photos came out pretty good. Mine are all blurry and my parents sucked at photography. Someone was about to jump into the pool with a bunch of pool noodles, with multiple pool noodles. I'm curious how that turned out. Probably nothing in particular happened. Yeah. We had a pool chair that had cup holders. The armrests had cup holders in them. The pool chair is pretty relaxing. Now that's fancy. Indeed. You like the pool? Nah, I haven't enjoyed the pool since I was a kid. Not sure what sort of digging and gardening is about to go on. Skylar's smiling outside all the time, living in a idyllic and quintessential 80s and 90s life, and now we're here. Life happened, Killface. Life happened. Again, not sure like if there's anything actually about to be dug or what. Not sure if something was being dug up or what was going on, but for some reason, the whole lot of them pretending to be about to dig. She had to plant another Christmas tree. For some reason, like all three of them just posing like as the like they're about to start digging. A little late night swim. Concerned like these photos have connected me to you even more. Said you had a garden. Yeah, but it was further back. Dive off. I don't know that I ever dove. I jumped off the board. I don't know that I ever like did a dive. I probably did a belly splash a couple times. Pool was huge. It was a good sized pool. Yeah, like the garden was like beside the garage, so it was like a ways back even from the pool. Jumped up a tall rock with my friend once. I made her go first. Gives fence around it. You were living it up. The library mentioned your dad wanted to be. How do you be in Army good? Air Force. How do you misbehave? He was in the Air Force. Like he'd been in the Air Force, but not hadn't misbehaved or anything. It was just he just wanted me to give it a try. Hey, Jordan. Here's some time for a photo of like fucking loading area of the airport. Of an airport. Photo from a plane. Oh, I'm sure he took some of the photos. I'm sure he did take a few of them. Some episode where Bart goes, nah. Love for air travel and airports is aligning. So I'm pretty sure my father was in the Air Force. I think he was. Again, this photo actually looks better on camera than it does just looking at it. There we are, climbing some castle. Castle. Who the hell knows what was supposed to be going on here? Hope he takes it in the uniform. I mean, not in these things. I'm sure we might. There are some like photo albums. Even those might not actually have any of him in uniform. Even those kind of thing that he probably would have taken with him when he left. I asked guardhouse, I think. Mom burned them. No, I imagine that like when he left, anything like that, anything like from before he met my mom, I imagine any photos like that he probably would have taken with him. Sacrificial rituals or anything scary in Scotland, like somewhere. Nah, mostly just drinking. I think that's a guardhouse. Apparently stays bothered with albums. Probably not. Tracking my Goshis, they're almost here. Hurrah, Uncle Buck! Hurrah for Goshis! I'm a shark! I'm a shark! Fuck you, I'm a shark! Anyone remember that meme? Francis split up. They stopped loving each other. They got tired of each other. The rankings are up. Yes. I turned them off like a few weeks ago, Uncle Buck. Now my brother's in a shark, and I'm a seaman. I am a seaman. And now my brother's a mermaid. And I remain seaman. It's just a shark. That's funny. That's funny, Jenna. Quit saying seaman. I'm not sure what these critters are. Not really sure what critters they are. They've got sort of like kangaroo-like faces. Their faces remind me of kangaroos, but you know, they're four-legged. Quit saying semen. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Penguin! It's a penguin! Penguin walk! One day I'll be me and not confused for Jenna, but that's okay too. Oh, sorry, Vanna. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm holding a bird. March at the penguins. Look at me holding a bird of prey. I look so happy to be holding a bird of prey. Speaking of birds of prey, penguins! I thought I'd change my name to Vanna to make it easier. Yeah. Yeah. You change your name to Jenna and, Jenna. Yeah, Jenna, you change your name to Vanna, and Vanna, you change your name to Jenna. That way I'll get it right. Vanna and Jenna just need to swap names. That's, I don't think I've ever seen a penguin. I have at Edinburgh Zoo. If you want to see penguins, go to Edinburgh Zoo. A couple times a day, they do penguin walks. I assume they still do it. A cold snap at Edinburgh Zoo. Whatever's in here is a little bit too far back for me to really see. I call Vanya. Vanja sounds like vagina. Taking him in the hospital when I was a kid who had a dream. No. No. Jenba and Vanja. Since the guard, I'm gonna say it like Vanja. Like ganja, but with a V. Finish my mashed potatoes. Nice buttercup. And there's my mom with a bird. Venna and Jana. Banjo Kazooie. R.I.P. Jana. Mexican pink furry leg. Bizarre large tarantulas new to science, described during 1993. So this tarantula was apparently only really found in 93. Look at the spider. Look at it. Look at it! Venja. Bagpiper, but it's largely blocked. Something was covering the lens, I guess. Tarantulas can walk on water. Just one of many ways in which they are much like Jesus. Hi, Red Room. Not wearing your glasses. No idea. Well, as if I'm in Scotland, I just don't remember any details about it. Well, that looks gross. That looks super gross. I wonder if there should be a national museum. I could send you one. I'm not mailing out any photos. What is that? I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea. This girl wanted to be in the photo. Didn't even go outside. This girl clearly wanted to be in the photo as well. March of the Penguins again. Penguin walk. Penguin parade. A lovely church and graveyard. I think I did show this photo last time. I think this is a duplicate. A lot of the photos are, there's a lot of doubles. This is still probably the best photo of the bunch. This is probably the best photo of them all. Just like a really nice photo. Fix from the time you went to New York. I have never been to New York. Get a frame for that picture. Penguins! Is it Wisconsin? Yeah. Like, I've been to Messina in upstate New York. It's like literally right across the border. Even that, I haven't been since I was like a teenager. Can the page go to Sansom? Yeah, just some guy. He's just some dude. Playing with the rings of the baby. He was so cute. And he's fit pick. It's a hole. Go in the hole. Chicken tender. Goshis! Hurrah, Goshis! Not spending much time on any of the photos. Climbing something. Girls regretfully rejecting your love. Nah, my greatest regret is eating your dad's ass. Anyway, I don't know what this is. I'm sorry, Killface. I'm sorry. That was very mean and crude of me. I'm sorry. Something similar. Remember, my dad is dead. Yeah, that's why I regret eating. Bath full of ashes. It was before the cremation. It was before he was cremated. Like, unless he died in a fire and was like burned to ashes. It earlier in the stream is in heaven. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, I was in heaven at the start of the stream. Hey, Michaela. Ash Acid Pass. Oh, Dad rides for free. Come on for response. I know what I said. Those facts. Hey, normal. Just a completely normal conversation for my stream, normal set. Absolutely, completely normal content for me. Oh, also, Killface, my condolences. Nice castle. First thing you hear is about someone burning on fires. Yeah. Yeah, that was me being weird. Don't worry about it, normal set. An exciting photo of a wall. I do like castles. Oh, thanks, Gifford. This is all Scotland, Michaela. I'm going through photos of Scotland right now. Beyond that, I don't know the details about where any of this stuff is, where in Scotland any of these castles are. I don't know which castles they are. It's been way too long since I've been over there, so. And shit, I don't even remember what. Go back then. Last time I was there was I was maybe 12. I want to say around 12. Before I started high school. So yeah, I think it was around 12 was the last time I was there. Yeah, it's been 28 years, almost 3 decades. Shit, I might have even been younger than that. Might have been like 11 or something. But 12 sounds about right. No, maybe 11. I don't even remember. Oh, I'd love to get back there. I would love to go back, but I don't want to go alone. So it's pretty. It is. It's a lovely country. But I don't want to go alone. I don't really have anyone to go with. I don't know. Just kind of didn't feel right. I mean, I don't have my. When did Braveheart come out? I don't have my passport. I really should get around to getting my passport. '95. So yeah, I was probably 11 or 12. I was 11 or 12 last time I was there. No, no. I mean, it's like she was going over there to spend time with her brother, just because like is their last chance. She wasn't going over for an actual like for a full vacation, see the sights and all that. I believe that's Blackfriar Bobby. Greyfriar Bobby? Friar Bobby? I think Greyfriar Bobby? Brother with you? Eh. Yes, Greyfriars Bobby. Vanity plate that says Senpai on it. So yeah, this statue is Greyfriars Bobby. The story about him is that his owner died, and he just spent every day like by the grave, basically. Yeah, spent 14 years guarding the grave of his owner until his own death. I mean, yeah, but I would not subject him to that. I don't think it's something that he'd really be into. I believe that's a replica of Empire Castle. I believe that is. Yeah, I believe that's a replica of Edinburgh Castle. Thinks he watches. I doubt it. Those guards who just stand and stare straight ahead. Nah, I don't think so. Killface. It's not his thing. I mean, they're not mean. They're stoic. Let's bridge picks. So if a guy's trying to hit you up, he should send you bridge picks. Is that what you're saying, Killface? Subscribe to Thirst of the Yellow People. Well, Well, that sounds rude of the horses to yell at people. Why are the horses yelling at people? Those guards should do a better job reining in their horses. They got to teach their horses manners. Come in. The guards yell, the horses bite. The Scotsman, 1817 to 1992. I don't remember what this is for. Animals consent. I think this horse that has 6 sense. Because they usually let some people come close, and that's usually kids or special needs people. Yeah, I don't know what that was for. I find that horrifying. Looks like we're going over some water there. Probably on a train. Maybe on a bus. Probably on a train. I would think a train. Kiddos. Kiddos. Full of yeast. Tries to transform into being a boat. Sort of. Was it Truman who had a car like that? Or no, not Truman. Might have been Truman. I know there was a president who had a car that could, that could boat as well, and he would sometimes freak out guests by like driving towards water and pretending the brakes had stopped. My cousin, obviously, like over here. The other girl on the couch, it was just her friend. Couldn't tell you her name. Still more photos. Seals. Wisconsin calls them ducks. With the cars that can go onto water. Like Peaches and Cream by 112. Penguin! Hi, friendly penguin. Hi, birdies. Hi, critters. Critters. They're like a bus. They're cute. These are pretty cute. Don't know what they are, but they're cute. Small and fat and furry. Here's the penguins being prepared for their walk. Kangaroo pig, could be. Yeah, here's the penguins being prepared to go for their walk. I think that's what's going on. Or maybe they're just being fed. I don't know. Either way, penguins! Rhinoceros again. Quite a few photos of the rhinoceros. Some sort of bird, which I understand is a word. I've been made to understand that panda again. I'll get you a penguin for Christmas. I don't think I could take care of a penguin. Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I could take care of it. Unless it's like a fake penguin. Like a stuffed penguin. Yeah, if it's a penguin like plushy. If it's a plush penguin, then sure. Except you don't have a way of sending it to me because I don't have my PO box. I let my PO box expire. I let my PO box expire, so you don't actually have a way of sending me anything. So that's Edinburgh Castle in the background there, but in the foreground is a bar, the Beehive. Number 5 in a series of 10 postcards featuring the best in Edinburgh pubs. So this is actually a photo of a pub that just happens to be like sitting in the shadow of Edinburgh Castle. Good photo though. And this is a postcard for the record. This is a postcard. Yeah, I think like right here, I think is the pub. Yeah, I think the pub's the pub. This is just a postcard. This one is not a postcard. This is a photo. Tube. Did I miss something from Killface? Oh, I did. For some reason, your comment didn't show up. I pulled my back again. Our muscles are strong, but my side says, fuck you, you're not. That sucks. That's painful. Yeah, sorry, Uncle Buck. For some reason, your comment didn't initially show up. I had to refresh. I had to refresh my chat before I saw your comment. Anyway, feels like an organ. Tubing. Horse. Elephant ride. I'm start calling you Foodie. Fair. And I'm sorry that I keep misnaming people. I'm an idiot. Elephant ride. Look at riding the elephant. Show cat. He's asleep. Aw, these bears look friendly. So they're not just bitching about it somewhere else. Fair enough. Deers! Look at the deers! Look at the deers, the deers, the deer, the cute deer, the deer, the cute, the cute, the cute. There's a cute. There's a cute. I don't know why I'm doing a Swedish Chef impression. Oh, look at the tigers. Look at the cute tigers. Tigers are so cute. I like tigers. Years mean nothing to you. And I'm 40 years old. There's a lot of years. Why does this look like a big dog with antlers taped to its head? Oh, white tigers. I almost got a tat of one. Jerf. Gerf. Pretty sure I've shown that photo before. Similar to a photo I showed before. It's Jeffrey. Yeah. Good old Jeffrey. Fun fact, they actually let you fire it. That's a lie. If it wouldn't stay, you'd have to get it touched up all the time. The fish is just a little mermaid. That you can't actually fire this gun. Be awesome if you could, but lovely carousel. I assume that's Lisa's 12th birthday. I would assume that's what that is. Sloth that not colored in would be cute. Small yin yang, the white faded quick. Gert! Gert! The goat wants food. Carousel. That was the goat. You were the goat, Morticia. Elephant feeding an elephant. These are all my brother. More goats. He looks like he's either done something bad, about to do something bad, or let out a nasty fart. Save a marriage, baby? Don't think so. Yeah, either done something bad, about to do something bad, or let out a big fart. These are some old ass photos. These are before I was born photos that we're going through. I think these are before Dave was born photos. These are like 1970s photos, I think. I wonder if these might be Egypt. I know my mom did go to Egypt, so I don't know if these might be Egypt. Maybe. Maybe not. Pretty sure that's not Egypt. I think them castles predate you good. No, but I'm talking about like these photos. These photos are like 70s, I think. France. I do kind of remember this. This thing is like a something my mom stitched for my grandmother. I do kind of remember it, but not well, and I can't really see what's on it. The photo doesn't really show what's on it. It was very nice though. Yeah, Rainy and Granda. Not sure what he's got there. Home is where the scotch is. No, it's a lot of like symbols, like a lot of images, like a lot of small images. Um, I think it did say something as well. Might have been some sort of anniversary thing, maybe. I feel like this might be some sort of anniversary thing that we threw for them. 1 anniversary, maybe something like that. Fun dating. She did. She did have one boyfriend after my dad. I fucking hated the dude. John. I never liked the dude. And yeah, anniversary banners. Happy anniversary banners. Not a very good image. Looking at it, lights and everything, it didn't come out very well. I'm blanking on whether this was Rosie or whether Rosie was my uncle's. Like I can't remember. I can't remember if my grandparents or my uncle and an uncle had a dog called Rosie. I feel like that was my aunt and uncle's dog. So I don't remember the name of this dog. Do not remember the name of the dog. Bartholomew. It's a good one. It's a good one, Banna. Man, Janet. Grandpa. Me and my dad and uncle, and I think I might name my cat Bartholomew. 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 I think I'm reading a comic here. My mom's family. These are all my mom's family. I don't have any photos of my dad's family, side of the family. Granny. Uncle Charles. Charles and Lisa. Granny Elder's secret. Pretty much. She did smoke a lot. Charles and Lisa. Like stuff isn't nails. I like Granny. She was pretty fragile by the time that by this point. Dad and Grandpa. New pair of shorts for you to wear. I don't want to wear shorts. Granny. Yeah. 50th anniversary. This is for their 50th anniversary. Never seen your niece. And you never will. Yeah, this is their 50th anniversary, apparently. Is that the golden anniversary? 50th? A pair of clothes, and then you'll have a really nice feeling. So yeah, you were right, Uncle Buck. Were you the one who guessed golden? Yes, you were. So you were right, Uncle Buck. But for never seeing my knees? Granny with her grandkids. Ever go like Jenna? Sorry. I'm a prude. I am. Granda with two of his grandkids. There I am photobombing. Photobombing. Colors in their age, you gave it away. That's probably why you went that year. Probably. Hats and jackets are fired. Yeah, me just doing a little bit of photobombing there. This one came out better. No me in it. I feel like this is actually Rosie. I feel like this one is Rosie. Rob Roy. It's grave of Rob Roy. I forget who he is. Not too up on my Scottish history. I should read up. I should try to. I should get a book of Scottish history. Picture taken at nursery school in 1982. So Rob Roy, an alcoholic beverage. Well, yes, but it's named after a real dude. Shireen and her chum at the gala day. So that's my mom as a little. She's young. Uh, It's a baby. I have no idea. 1919, get out and push car. I have absolutely no way of knowing what baby that is. Let's see, some negatives, bunch of negatives. Kirby, Patsy, Kive, and Barbie. I think those are actually my brother's side, or my dad. I think these are actually on my dad's side. I could be wrong. Pretty sure they are. Got a lot of negatives here. For years from now, I'll be nostalgic for my time. Some baby. More of baby. But friendly word strangers. If you don't know who that is, don't show. Yeah, more baby. I think this must be Lisa. This must be baby Lisa. Given, my aunt and uncle here. Hope I'm still here in 20 years. We'll see. The Logna nipples. What's in this one? Can't really see. We're almost done. Photo Lab. Honestly, I'll still be streaming 4 years. I don't know if I'm 40 years old. I don't know if I'll be alive in 40 years. 40 years from now, I'll be 80. I'll be 80 goddamn years old at that point. Negatives, don't want the negatives. This is a second house I lived in. This is after we moved out of the house on Edgar Street. This is the backyard of the house that I lived in as a teenager. My mom's last house. Tree looks nice. The tree looked nice. I might be wrong, but I feel like I remember hearing that this tree got cut down. But the people who live there now, I think, might have cut this tree down. Maybe. If we're choices, I also will not be here. My mom did really like this tree. She really liked that tree. This might have been shortly after we moved into that house. No one is ever dying. At least 70. Yeah, I might be dead. Yeah, Bud Light and pizza. Ah. Get back here. Picture. Or it might have been a birthday thing. Maybe? I don't know. Be 82? Ain't no way. There's a teenage me. You've now seen a teenage me. And yeah, my mom's. You can see. Fewer glasses than I thought. For some reason, I thought she had more glasses than that. Not necessarily more types, but I thought just more total. The small beard, yeah. Not much of a beard, but a little bit of a mustache. Yeah, maybe just the start of a beard. Yeah, I guess this must have been a birthday. Because that looks like a birthday cake. And man, look at that hair. Look at my hair. I missed that hair. And my shitty little mustache. My shitty little 13-year-old mustache. Hot tub and water and water and water and water and water. I don't dye my hair now. Look like some, but I don't know his name. Christmas! But no, I don't dye my hair. I don't. My gray, the gray in my beard hasn't migrated much to my bearded mustache. Yeah, hasn't migrated much to my hair. Nappy fingers will come to you. Might anyway. They could. Oh, purple. Furball. I miss Furball. She was such a good kitty. She was just the sweetest kitty. Opening our stockings. Anyone under there this Christmas? Furball ever climbing the tree? I don't think so. I don't remember her doing anything like that. I think I've got a power bar there. Power bar, weird thing to get for Christmas, but I did need it, I think. And Monty Python calendar. I had a Monty Python wall calendar. I think it was like some of the songs from Monty Python. Me with my load. I think that's me getting ready to bring stuff up. The stuff I was Jeff Goldblum the other day. I can't think of his name. I remember to snap my fingers and it came to me. Yeah, that's my my catch. That was the stuff I got for Christmas. This is me getting ready to bring all my Christmas stuff upstairs. Just a basic cake. Happy birthday, James, on it. Nothing special with that cake. Quest for the Fallen Star. No idea who the what the CDs are, but the book I think is Quest for the Fallen Star. Can I search hot dogs? Is it? I might know what book that is. One second. Is that the book that I think it is? Where is it? Yeah, I think Quest for the Fallen Star. I think that was a book he did with somebody else. I think I do sort of remember that book. Can I join you in your head? Another batch from a photo lab. Not sure where that is. Can I mod you? Sure, Jenna. Give me a second. Jenna, say something real quick. Am I going to get married? Statistically unlikely. Seems unlikely. Say something again. I just modded you, Jenna. I modded you. You asked me to mod you. So I modded you. Looks like these are more Scotland photos. Just not very good ones. Climbing on the Land Rover. Yeah, like this photo turned out badly. I think that's my mom. I'm pretty sure that photo was of my mom. Honestly, no idea who the hell this dude is. No idea what this photo is supposed to be of. I'm sorry, Jenna. I didn't mean to scare you. You told me to mod you. In order to mod you, I had to unmod you first. Like the rounded corners. I can't mod you when you're already a mod. It doesn't work. This good one. I'm glad you approved, Jenna. All right. Last stack of photos in this container. Once we get through this, we're through with the with this particular container. There's still some photo albums I can flip through, but I don't think there's anything. I don't think any of the photo albums are going to have me in them. Grandma Lucas at her 89th birthday in 2005. So this is my grandmother on my dad's side. She had a stroke. She'd had a stroke, I think, long before this. And I don't think she lived that long after this, actually. This is 2005, so I think she died not too long after that. So Kirby, Patsy, Peter, Penny, Kive, Barbie, and Wade. So Kirby, Patsy, Penny down here, I guess. No. Okay, yeah. Kirby, Patsy, Penny, Kive, Barbie, Wade, and Penny's niece Alexandria as the flower girl. So left to right, so starting from her, Aunt Patsy, Uncle Powell, Grandma Carol Coots, Powell's girlfriend, Pat, Uncle Kirby, and my dad. My dad was looking pretty old in that by this point. He was showing his age by this point. No idea. Not sure. Postcard for Lakeshore General Hospital. I don't know why we have. That's dad's size now, you know. Yep. I don't know why we have why I have a postcard of Lakeshore General Hospital. No idea. Sometime before I was. There we go. Christmas back at my old house. '85. Christmas '85. I don't know if you're there. No. I don't know what year my mom was born either. I'm sure that my mom probably told me what year she was born. I'm sure I've been told what year she was born, but my memory is a sieve. Yeah, this is Christmas 85. And it says, boy, that was fun. Or boy, that was fun. Christmas 85, getting started. I know when my parents and grandparents were born. Well, I guess I'm just shitty then, Killface. I guess I just suck. I'm trying to think. This bit right here. Yeah, Christmas 85 still. First time on skates. It's funny to think. I would live like right, like later on, like after we moved out of the house I grew up in. This is like right behind uh, where I used to live. This like little bit here. This is like right behind uh, my mom's old house, previous house. For a dude being a guy. I don't know my parents' years by heart, but I know the day. They have to remind me about anyone else in the family. Yeah, I don't remember my dad's birthday. I know my mom's birthday. Probably McTwo. I think that yeah, maybe McTwo. That's maybe McTwo there. Oh man, that chessboard! I forgot about that chess or checkers board. February 1986. Yeah, this would have been my first birthday. This apparently was my first birthday. I got married on my dad's birthday. That's the way to remember him or whatever the fuck. Well, that's cute, Killface. Christmas 85 again. Valentine's Day, 1986. Same hairline. Damn, Uncle Buck. Rude. You didn't have to. You didn't have to murder me like that. It's Valentine's Day, 1986. Jeez, Uncle Buck, just no mercy. February 86. Good cake, eh? On the back it says, good cake, eh? For some reason, I remembered the bit in front of the fireplace being marble, but that's clearly brick. So, and like that is definitely like right in front of the fireplace. That is definitely fireplace. So, I guess that's wrong. I don't know why I always remembered it being marble. Yeah, it was brick. Oh, and this was October 1985. Can't tell me you don't see it. It was my first birthday. Everything 70s was brown, olive, burnt orange, and then 80s soft blue and pink. Thanksgiving, 1985. So this would have been my first Thanksgiving back in 1985. February 1986. September 1985. Your love for me begins yet. Kingsley! '70s is just trying to stay sane. Halloween 85. Even the cat shared the loot. Cute. November 11th, 1985. Off to school for the first time. Wants fresh water. He's on schedule. Yeah, I probably should give him some fresh water soon. September 1st, 1985. First baby tooth out. Not sure what he's holding there. I'm not sure what he's actually holding there. I think that was my Polaroid camera. I did have a Polaroid camera. It was November, Uncle Buck. It was November, which also not a time to start school. Halloween Tiger, October 1986. So I was. Apparently, that's supposed to be a tiger? Looks more like a cheetah. Pirate Pete, Halloween 1986. Leopard, yeah. Says Halloween 86. February 97. Wearing a Metallica t-shirt, holding up some Megadeth CD. I was definitely into those bands at that point. Dave, May 97. So a big smiley face poster that I guess my brother got for her birthday. Baby. "13 days old." Yeah, anyway, Catman. This is Smiley Face copyrighted. Hey, Sleepy Bird. Couldn't tell you, Gavanna. 13 days. "16 weeks." In hard labor. February 6, 1985. So this is the day I was born. That's my mom glad that I'm on my way out. It's my mom like, get this fucking thing out of me. I was 2 weeks late. I overslept. I overslept in the goddamn womb. The baby bump yet? I don't remember us actually keeping anything in that aquarium, but I could be wrong. I don't think we actually had any like fish or anything in there. I might be wrong, but I don't remember us ever having any fish. Looks like I enjoyed my meal. Boy, that was good. That's what she wrote on the back. Birthday boy on his brand new bike. I have duplicates. I know I have duplicates. God, that Pontiac. Surveillance photo. Dave in 86 looks like. November of 86. I don't want to send any photos, Killface. I don't know. It's just. Looks sweet. This one, it says on the back, November 86, fun in bed. It's teaching my brother how to swim. Dave's 5th birthday. Good night, Morticia. Favorite pastime? Yeah. Sleeping is indeed my favorite pastime. Yeah. My brother's 5th birthday. Me in the pig pen. It says Jamie in the pig pen, it says on the back. June 86th. Jamie with Judy Arrow's daughter, Christina. I don't remember who Judy Arrow is. But apparently that's Judy Arrow's daughter, Christina. So you know how we kept admiring my mom's cakes? This is a fucking cake. It's got like a plastic doll. Like it's got just like a plastic doll in the middle. So the cake is sort of built around the doll. But yeah, it's a goddamn cake. It's a Barbie dress cake. Yeah, like that's fucking impressive. Love skirt cakes. 11 weeks. My sister made an awesome Monster High doll cake. Nice. 11 weeks. I'm also not sure if that's McGregor or McTwo. May 1982, so that would be my brother's first birthday. Galaxy next to me. It was a big. It was yeah. I was tiny. It's my brother's first birthday. Another one on my brother's first birthday. Halloween 1982. May 1981. So this is my brother just born. This would have been my brother just born. No idea where the hell that is. Aw. Little sheep on the wall. Little fabric sheep on the wall. I feel like I remember that. I feel like I remember that little sheep, fabric sheep thing. I was born in Canada. Pretty sure I was born in Montreal. I was actually born in Montreal. Mom and uncle. Boxing Day 1984. So my mom was heavily pregnant with me at that point. So yeah, this is me before I was born. Aren't I adorable? Christmas 1984. I think that was Christmas 1984. I think that was the one of the sort of He-Man play set. Snake Mountain, I think Larry said. Again, Boxing Day 1984. We're almost done. We're almost through the photos. February 7th, 1985. So this is me day after I was born. This is me day after I was born. Again, Boxing Day, or Baking Day. Baking Day, summer of 1984. Is that the Edgar? That looks like the Edgar Street house. Could have sworn I was born. I could have. That's not me. That's my brother. This is 1984. I could have sworn we moved into that house after I was born. But that looks like the Edgar Street house. It looks like the Edgar Street kitchen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's first painting lesson, summer 1984. Christmas Eve, 1984. Well, maybe that was the. Well, it might be the Montreal house because that looks like wall there. Oh yeah, that's the that's not the. Yeah, Christmas Eve, 1984. So yeah, it was after I was born that we moved here, moved to Cornwall. That's definitely not the Edgar house, the Edgar Street house. Funshine Care Bear, Halloween 1984. And yeah, that's definitely not the Cornwall house. So, Funshine Care Bear. Halloween 1984. That's a flea in his ear, October 1986. First day of school, September 1986. And we are done. We have made it through both containers of photos. Bro, what cares? Yep, apparently. Apparently, I must have inherited his. I must have inherited his Care Bear costume. As I mentioned, I do have some photo albums. I don't think they're going to have anything of me in them. I imagine they're probably going to be people like I do not recognize, I think. Just so much closer to me. I'm just flipping through this photo album, just seeing if there's anyone. Like if there is anything of me. Kitties! Kitty! She's holding a kitty. And there's kitties. Kitty photos. Oh, look at the tiny kitten. Look at the kitten. Look at that kitten. And kitten again. Kitten. I'll figure either tonight or tomorrow. I figure I'll just take a quick flip through the photo albums just to make sure that there's nothing in there that's going to be interesting. But I think they're all going to be like before I was born kind of things. That's sort of big search. Big stretch. So that was a lot of photos to get through, but we made it through them all. Hey, you're supposed to be closed. There you go. Yelling, but I had a good time. Yep. Yeah, I don't think the photo. I'm not even gonna bother looking. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the photo albums. Yeah, maybe I should. They might have. They might actually have. One of them might actually have something. I will flip through the photo albums off camera, and yeah, if there's anything good, then you know, then I'll show them. Part of the family officially. Okay, but bear in mind, Uncle Buck, I'm not into kissing cousins. Hi, Kingsley. Hi, boy. Boy. All right, so tomorrow will be Mints and Tatties. It is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yes, tomorrow's Tuesday. That is the book I thought it was. Anyway. All right. Third cousin once removed. All right. So yeah, tomorrow, Minx and Tatties. Wednesday, we'll just shoot the shit. Wednesday will be nothing. Wednesday will just be a standard stream. Thursday, date everything. Friday, I probably won't be on. I'm probably not going to come on Friday. We'll see, but probably not. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.